Okay, today is Saturday, April 26, 2014. Hope everybody is enjoying the weekend. Let's take a look at the market. Let's start off with the Dow Jones Industrial. Remember last weekend I put up a video saying that, kind of suspecting that Dow Jones might make another move and try to take out the all-time high somewhere around here on this 16,576.66. Right? And the thing is, it got close, but no cigar, so, and then it pulled back. Right. And then it joined the party on Friday with the bond market sell-off. So right now we're essentially looking for a little bit of a pullback from the market. And there's a possibility it could come back down and we test this level somewhere around the 16,235 area. Basically near this pivot low, okay, on the intraday low basis, or these low price point here. And if that can hold, then we probably will see it maybe come back down and try to retest this March 3rd low sometime. I mean, somewhere around in that region there, near this 16,060, and possibly maybe even come back down and test this particular low near the 16,025. And then who knows, right? There could be a possibility to spook everybody out for a little bit by dipping below 16,000 and give the talking head on TV a little bit things to talk about and then put up the little 16,000 watch thing or whatever. Okay, but anyway, the theme of the market right now is still pretty much choppy, and you just have to be careful, especially on these high beta stock and these you know, what we call a speculative, these new IPO stuff that came out recently. But right now the Dow Jones is still pretty much intact, right, on a longer time frame. If we look at the weekly right now on this trend line here, still holding above this trend line, and there's a little bit of a flat top here. So the market doesn't tap out with these kind of formation. Okay, so wouldn't be surprised to see another move and try to take out the all-time high on the Dow before this thing turn over. Now that's not to saying that the other market indexes will also make new all-time high. I'm just speaking right now for the Dow. But again, anything is possible. But based on the just say historical behavior and that sort of thing, it's just that this is not your typical market top. So you could call the recent price action a correction or pullback or whatever you may want to do, but it's just all semantic anyway. And it's just a matter of the price action is what we're interested in trading. Okay, so if we take a look at S&P 500, also the S&P 500 show a similar characteristic as the Dow 30, and it too was trying to get up to this 1890, but fell a little bit more short of the 1890, its new all-time high, this previous all-time high, than the Dow 30. But again, also came down on Friday, and it's pulling back just like all the rest of the market. And the thing is, right now we'll probably be seeing it maybe come down and test the 1848 once again, that 1848, 1850 level, because was trying to hold that 1872, 1870, couldn't hold it, and it was floating around with that essentially that 1865 level. Right? And also even that, it wasn't able to hold that 1865, then it finally gave in and just sold it off anyway, and just followed the rest of the market down. And then if we look at the Nasdaq 100, although right here on this day that we on the intraday basis, it appeared that it formed a higher high, but that's not a true higher high because we only interested at the close. Because if we look at the close, and if I just plot on the closing prices on there, you can see these are the lower high, right? And then here are the lower low. So you can still see that the trend is still down. And the thing is, we probably will come down and test these pivot level, you know, and So the Nasdaq definitely still shows some weakness, and you can see that on some of the individual stock, such as Facebook, Twitter, Netflix, Amazon. So we'll take a look at those stock in another video, but in this video, we're basically just going to take a look at the market index. And and then also the other thing is a lot of people is talking about this imminent, head and shoulder pattern. Right? Okay. So this is the head and shoulder baseline that we're, monitoring for it to break. And this 200-day moving average probably will come up here and then start to break. So, but we all know that if everybody watching the same thing in the market, the chances are that thing is not going to play out the way that it normally do. Because, if everybody on the same side of the trade or everybody is, waiting for something to happen, and so they are really, sort of in action by that way, then nothing occur, right? So it's just like, yeah, the market will never do the most obvious. Okay, when it's obvious to everybody, then the market will do other things that is the least obvious. Okay, so you just have to be careful. I mean, this head and shoulder patterns look like it's going to form, and we just wait until when it forms, then we will, see what the price action is, and see how it play out. Then we trade accordingly. But if just trying to go blindly, then when it break this baseline or the neckline of the head and shoulder pattern, and you just go blindly and short the, whatever, then I think that's the wrong way to play any type of pattern. Okay, so then on the Russell 2000, the Russell 2000 also, failed to, get that little pivot, to break this lower low, lower high type of zigzag because it, wasn't able to get above this particular closing high here. Okay, so again, it's also coming back down, and that too is also in the process of forming a little bit of a right shoulder here. So it could be also doing this, head and shoulder pattern as well. And we'll probably see this neckline somewhere around this 1093, 1094 area. Right? So we're basically talking about, this head and shoulder here. Right? Okay, so maybe it will zigzag a little bit more and then, form that right shoulder. So essentially, that's what we are looking at right now. And, definitely we have to, right now, I have to get above that 1155 to essentially, break this, lower high type of formation. Okay, so that's basically the market. Just a brief overview of what to expect for next week. So just enjoy the rest of the weekend. I will put out a video later on, and we take a look at Apple, Netflix, and all the other good stuff. So enjoy.